Today I'm going to show you how to bend an offset using a Chicago bender. Hi, my name is Michaud and I am the electrical instructor. Today what we're going to do is we're going to bend an offset using a piece of 3/4 inch rigid, an offset in 3/4 inch rigid, and we're going to use one of my favorite tools. I've used one of these for 20 plus years in the field. I really believe everybody should buy them, and I remember when I first bought mine it was like $30-something, but I actually just bought this Klein one. This is called an Accu-bend or a No Dog. I believe No Dog is more of a Greenlee brand, but you know, this here is a Klein one. And to be quite honest with you, I'm going to show you more on how to use it correctly rather than how to bend the offset. If you want to learn how to bend an offset, go ahead and click the link above and you can watch how to bend an offset. Okay, so today what we're going to do is I'm just going to bend. I'm going to make my first mark at 10. And I think I'm going to do a 6-inch offset. So my multiplier, I'm going to do 30-degree bends. So that's going to be 12. So I'm going to go 12 in between. So with doing an offset, again, like I said, I don't necessarily like to use Sharpie, I like to use pencil, but for these demonstrations, this way here, you can see it better. I'm using Sharpie. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna make these marks because using a Chicago bender, it's just a lot easier to see the marks. So I'm gonna circle these marks. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this here. This is a Klein Accu-bend, but you know, Greenlee makes them. They started out, we call them No Dogs. Okay, basically it has a thumb screw and a bubble level. Okay, now there's a couple different things that we can do. We can make sure that we want to make sure that our bubble is between the two lines, just like a regular level. And I mean, I don't think we need to go over how to set that up. But all you're going to do, you're going to take the stem end here and you're going to slide it into the conduit. Okay? You're going to want to bring it flush. Then what you're going to do is you're going to tighten it down, make it snug, and it's not going to go anywhere. You want to make sure it's really snug. You don't want to put channel locks on it or crank it down, but you want to make sure it's nice and snug. As you can see, the bubble is between the lines, and then you can adjust it any way you need to, okay? See how it moves? So right now, this is where I want it to be. So I'm going to put a little pressure on it, and I'm going to take the handle, and I'm just going to kind of kick it back a little bit. But first, you want to make sure that you get it lined up in place. There we go. So now that we have this set here, it's nice and snug, our bubble is between the lines. Now I know this is great, so what I'm going to do now is I want to bend this at 30 degrees. I showed you in my last conduit bending video, or using a Chicago bender, using the dial. Well, this time I'm going to use something different. I'm going to use a protractor. Here's a magnetic protractor, and basically all it is it's magnetic, so it's going to stick to the conduit. Okay? And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start cranking up, and I'm going to wait till this needle here hits 30 degrees, and then I'm going to readjust it. So let's bend it. And I went too far. Now what I can do now is I can take it out. I can slide it forward to the next bend, flip it around. I can come back over here. I can line it back up. Put my protractor on it. And I know I'm good. Okay, so at this point, I've used my Accu level. I have no dog leg in my conduit. I've been a 6-inch offset, and I'm ready to go. Now that I'm all set, I take the thumb screw and I just twist it off. Now I can take it, tighten it down. Some guys put it on a lanyard, some guys put it in their tool pouch. You know, whatever you want to do with it is fine. All right, so I hope you enjoyed seeing how to use the Klein Accu tool. They're great. I love them. I've had them for a long time. I've used them ever since they came out with them. I originally came out with them. Like I said, Greenlee calls them no dogs. If you look up no dogs, you'll find them. Guys, I spent $11 at Home Depot on this. It's worth the money, okay? New apprentices, I definitely recommend you use this. You know, you're definitely, when you're using big conduit, 4-inch conduit stuff, these come in really handy, okay? You know, smaller stuff, not so much. If you're bending with a hand bender, not so much, but it will help, okay? So I'm not saying you can't use it, but you will want to use it, so. Hope this video helped. If you liked it, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe. You know, every week I put out new videos. I'm trying to expand my channel just a little bit more, so every time you subscribe, every time you like it, every time you leave a comment, you're helping us grow more and more, okay? You know, most of you guys know electrical is not cheap, so, you know, the more you can help me, the more I can help you. As always, have a great day and be safe.